Alright, let's talk about my cover of Pulaski at Night by Andrew Bird. This is for Maedhros, if that's how you say your name. Thanks for asking for this. I'm not showing my face today because I have an absolutely horrible zit in the middle of my face. Not very pleasing to look at. I'm also not going to write a tab for this. I'm just going to play some of the parts slowly and talk about the choices that I've made in coming up with this arrangement so that you can hopefully play it yourself. The only thing I'd say is you need to be comfortable with Travis picking and maybe some improvising in that way, because that's basically what I've done with this song. Alright, so the intro is actually in a tab that you can find on Ultimate Guitar. It's very simple. The first round this is all just individual notes on individual strings being plucked in succession, with the sole exception of this C, D, C, B, A, C, D, C, B, A. So they sort of ring out together, but super easy. And then the harmony bit that follows also very easy. This is all two-string harmony, so you've got the same bass notes that follow through the whole thing, and it's just so that's the pinky finger going on there to complement. This is just one finger, it's just G, and this is just the top of an open C major, you see? It's just these two fretted. Back to the beginning. Then there's the bit that maybe you're most interested in. So I'm just going to play this for you slow and tell you what I'm generally doing. So let's go through it slow for you. I'll do that a couple of times. Okay, you start on a A minor 7, and so you bass pluck these two middle strings and then hammer on, and then it's the slide up which brings the melody along. If you think about the A minor open A minor, it's essentially that shape that has been moved up a bit here. I'm just taking that finger off. So you see how they relate to each other when you're moving. So that's in the A minor shape part of it at the beginning here, and you may be wondering about... I don't have a set in stone way of doing that, but if you can get that in there and still keep your thumb moving somehow, that's nice. You know, you don't need that is the main piece of attention in the melody, I guess, at that particular moment. So you don't need a lot going on elsewhere with the strings. So we come then to this. I'll just explain how I'm fingering this chord. So ring finger is on the 6th string 3rd fret, so it's a G. So it's some kind of a G. Then you've got the first finger is on the 5th string 2nd fret, so that's a B. And then the middle finger is on the 3rd string 2nd fret. So that is, what is that, an A, I think? Yeah. And I'm getting some melody through this by lifting that middle finger off and on these high notes. And then this is essentially filling in for a C, this next chord, C major. You know, it's all playing around in that bit, but what I'm doing is I'm just, sorry, woo, definitely not. I'm sliding up, so here's the C bass note. And then I'm just doing like 2 string pinches here. So hear that again. Sorry, wrong strings. And again, you can put a little in there at that point if you like. So then you've got A minor. This is some kind of G. All I'm doing is fretting that G bass there. And doing a hammer on. So with this, the C here, just doing the C, or just open C. I'm just playing all the second, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings, and then ending with like a pinch on the 2nd and the 5th, and then going to the B, just the B, pinching the same strings, and then back to the A minor. So it's just a little walk down. The next section. So this is an A minor. Very simple here. It's just the bass note and these 2 strings. And then putting in the F sharp bass. Same strings being plucked below. And then moving just to the first finger staying on. So this stays the same, but now it's G bass, and same strings being plucked. So the only difference there is that you get, as the first finger is lifted off, and then there's this. So this is essentially like a C major at the top that's had this note added in, so that's the 3rd string 2nd fret. So that's what's going on there. And then it's the same again. But now we go to an E major. Little finger comes down here. 2nd string 3rd fret. Then it's a C major straight away, and pick the 2nd and the 5th strings. And then that is just, it's just like the walk down from before, from the C. So there's some between the upper and the lower registers on the guitar as it moves between the E major, the C, and then back to the A minor again. What comes next in the song? I think that's pretty much it, right? Oh, okay, right. I sent you a postcard. So here we're doing A minor, and then A minor with the F sharp bass. I'm just changing the picking pattern here because there's a little lull in the vocals, so it's nice to have something interesting happen that's different from the other picking patterns that are being used. And then it's this single-fingered G. So that was just adding in something like that, because it kind of follows the vocal line there. Pulaski at night. So that was the C with the B bass, back to the A minor. And then the next time I do it, I do the A minor. Chicago, city of, and this is a bar chord G, but I lift the bottom of my barring finger up so that I suppose this is some kind of a power chord. So you've now got the E and the B up here open. It creates a sort of because we've got on the G string fretted to become a B, it's a sort of a fake, what's it called when you play the same string in rapid succession with your fingers? That classical guitar technique, it's a fake thing of that, but I'm really into this chord recently and this way of playing bar chords. So, and then I do a sort of, so I'm hitting a couple of strings or a few strings, it kind of depends, down to the E major, and then it's A minor, D major. This is the only place you play D major in the song. And then back to this. So, where from there? The last bit in my song, which is more present in at least one of the two versions that Andrew Bird has made of this song, which is the so this is just A minor, and then I'm doing my G with just the G bass. There's a little roll that I put in here. This is a great fingerstyle technique. It's just a little roll, but you can have bigger ones like that. And doing that same hammer on here. And then you're at your C, walk down. And then I just end on the beginning of the song. So yeah, that's more of a like sitting around the campfire with a drunk person type of a tutorial, but I hope that's helpful. Yeah, really cute song, bordering on the saccharine, but really cool, and you've got a great voice, my man, so if you end up doing a cover of it, I'd love to hear it. Alright, peace.